Hey, what's up everyone? Danny and Alex. In the previous video, we also looked at some close guard submissions. I want to do another video for more close guard submissions you can do, so check it out. All right, the first thing I'm going to look at is the omoplata. All right, so we're going to swim the hands inside to open up the space here where his elbows are. Now, once I see space, I'll shrink my hips, right? I want to move to the side here so I can actually get here. This is the position or the starting position to start to clinch the shoulder. I want to make sure that I can pinch my legs and hold the shoulder because that's the shoulder lock. The omoplata is a kimura using your legs. All right, so look, I'll pass this leg over from here. Now, once I have this, I scoot out and I'll lock my legs. Now, I want you guys to hold on to the wrist. Sometimes you'll grab the gi. That's probably the best option right here to make sure it doesn't swim his arm out of there. Now, to finalize, let's turn towards the camera, Alex. Now from here, I'm gonna scoot out, move to the side here. Now I'm gonna have a seat. Look, I trap his wrist where my stomach is. I hold on to my own ankle. Now your free hand is gonna reach over, and I want you guys to reach for his lapel like this, underneath his chest. So I'm gonna reach over his body and reach underneath his chest so I can get a nice grip here onto his jacket as such. All right, so once I have this, this is to prevent him from escaping and rolling forward. So I hold on to his waist and I pull the jacket in tight so that way he stays here and doesn't scoot out away from this pressure. And now all you need to do, look, this leg that's extended is gonna move out to the side. And from here, slowly raise your hips to cause the tap. So once again, the shoulder lock using the legs, the omoplata. So here, one, control, open, move to the side, right to here. Pass this foot over. Keep the pressure in, scoot your hips out into a triangle position. All right, holding the gi is probably the best option. Holding the wrist, next one. And then last but not least, if you don't have any grips, at least try to cup his elbow right here. Okay, now I want to always have a seat beside him. All right, so there's many variations of the omoplata. I'm going to show you a basic one for here. Scoop the hips out. One, have a seat. Boom. Hold on to his jacket. One, and look, as I get this grip, watch how this leg that's flat needs to turn to the side. I can't raise my hips as such. If I turn this leg in, now I can press with my toes, and I'll remove his arm here for the tutorial. But look, I can raise my hips off the mat and do this, all right? And that's exactly what's gonna cause the pressure for the omoplata. All right, sometimes their hands are gonna be on the mat. In the previous video, we talked about attacking the kimura. This time, I'm going to show you guys how we can attack the neck using this. So look, use the free hand, overhook his arm. Just wrap it around and go high around the tricep, right from here. This hand right here is going to feed the collar. So I'm going to hold it as such, okay? Now you have a good grip. It's hard for the opponent to escape the arm because of the collar grip right here. Now we're going to turn to the side here. One, create an angle. And the free hand is going to come right to the shoulder that's available to you. Not on this side, on the near side. And now use the 5 fingers like a claw grip and just latch onto his gi right here. And now look, my elbow is going to find its way underneath his jawline, right to the neck. From here, put the pressure. So once again, everything is open. Every time you're inside the close guard, try not to post on the mat. Right? That's a huge mistake you're going to have to pay if you do this. Plus, hard for you to posture up and pass the guard. So I want you to remember to bring the hands onto the opponent or make grips, all right? But if sometimes you're the guard player and you see this, that's another great opportunity for an attack. So we're gonna wrap, grab, turn, and from here, grip and submit. Off the previous technique, once we hook this and we grab the gi, all right? You have a control on the elbow. So as I turn to the side here, maybe I go for the first option, all right? Or maybe sometimes he hides his neck, right? So it's hard for you to grab this. Maybe his head is in the way and you're having a hard time getting that second grip for the collar choke. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep control on his lapel. But look, what I'm going to do is extend my upper body here. Now, I'm gonna apply pressure. I like to post on the hip and watch. When I come up to my elbow, apply the pressure down and attack the arm bar. So once again, wrap the arm. Hold the jacket. You're going for that choke, but now he hides the head. So now you don't have access to the collar anymore. You can't grab this and you can't choke. You need the forearm in front of his neck. But you have a perfect position to finalize a different sub. So what we're gonna do, look, I like to stretch the body up, create some space, and now I can post onto my elbow. Sometimes you'll even post this back leg onto the mat so you can shrimp and frame him here, right? Look, I'm gonna apply the pressure, look away from him, but also use my lap and press to add the pressure. So my help is going to be coming from the lock, but also the weight of my lap coming onto the elbow joint right here. So as I pull hard on the collar, lock him up and apply pressure. All right, this time we're gonna grab the gi, but not too high, not too deep. For the previous techniques, we did this type of grip. For the next one, I'm gonna grab about midway. Now, if you find his gi is too tight, it's tied in inside the belt, what you wanna do, if you anticipate you're gonna do this next technique, you just open up his gi a little bit like this. All right, and now we grab right here. Now, I'm gonna uncross my feet so I can pull myself into a seated position. So once I move here, look, I keep framing him. I don't want him moving in or passing my leg, so I hold on and frame. Look, as I adjust my hips, my hand is gonna pull his head down. When it pulls the head down, I'm gonna raise my elbow up, head down, elbow up, and loop around. Fingers across and finalize the collar choke from here. I'll show you guys a different angle right now. So we're gonna grab here on his gi. I can uncross my feet, move myself up. As I post onto my elbow, I make sure I have a frame here. All right, and look, adjust your hips, pull onto his head, lift, and look how my fingers are going underneath my palm. Swim and palm up to pull the loop choke. All right, so we're gonna go for the collar and sleeve grip. All right, I'm gonna post one leg onto the hip, but the opposite one is gonna push his arm away. This is referred to as the collar and sleeve position. But look, once I'm here, I pull him in, but look, this foot is gonna free itself so I can swap it to this side. I use my toes to hook him, and now I'll feed around his neck, and from here, look, cross collar choke from here, single wing, and finalize from the side. So one more time, we grab here, one, post on the hip, and foot on the bicep. Pull him in, one, use your hook, two, swap it here. Now, open the lapel, go around his neck, here, single wing, and press. All right, last but not least, again, we're gonna be working on stuff you shouldn't be doing if you're inside somebody's close guard, but I wanna show you as the guard player that you should attack anything that's not supposed to be done. So one other thing that sometimes beginners might try to do, or someone who's not trained in Jiu-Jitsu, is attack the guillotine choke. They see it on TV and they watch mixed martial arts, and now they think from here, because they have the top position, they can wrap your neck like this. All right, so look, just hold on to his wrist. Take your head out of there. Very easy to do. Use your other arm and trap it. Look, you're already into that Kimura position. Now use your foot, trap his foot right here so he doesn't roll away. That helps move your hips out. And then if you want, you can stay there or even lock your guard once again and finalize the Kimura shoulder lock. All right, guys, so there you have it. Close guard techniques in Jiu-Jitsu. Hope you enjoyed this content. Leave us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you are new to our channel. We'll see you
in the next video.
Take care.